Hello and welcome to week 7 of my devlog. Tasks for this week were to make props, refine models in game project, and gather art references. The first task was to fix the issues I had last week with my emissive textures. So emissive textures now work in project. So in engine I added the textures I already made before, added them to the original model, so they have emissive lights coming off them now. And this was done for the element gun, the gun case, and the element core button. My next task was to add more props to the game. After speaking with Steve and Ethan, they wanted me to refine the element core where you collect the element from and change the look and feel of it. So Steve drew up some concept art so I can use as reference, and I also found some images online. I did refine the sort of concept that Steve had. I wanted to add sort of modular pieces which can be used in other levels. So I split up the design and decided I'd make a generator and a terminal. So starting with the terminal, using the concept reference document that was made, I went into Maya and created the model, trying to keep it quite simplistic and a sort of blocky feel to the terminal. And once I was happy with the design, I made a UV, then took the model into Substance for texture. For the textures, I wanted to keep to a metal sort of scheme, which is following the sort of environment it's in. Add a sort of reflective glass material for the screen, and some warning decal just to finish it off. Then to finish it off, I just added some dirt slash sort of scratch mark effects to add some warn to it. Next was to create a generator. Again, following the PureRef document that was created. Using Maya, I would create the model, add in details such as pipework and some wireframe structure, as well as separate materials to make some emissive parts to the model. And once I was happy with the model, I would create the UV and export it into Substance. Again, for the texture, I wanted to keep to the theme of the environment. So I used a lot of metals in the textures, as well as added sort of height map details to add grill effects, and some warning icons at the bottom. Also, I've added red and blue emissive textures to indicate the elements within the generator. I've also given the model some age by adding dirt and some scratches all around the model. Once both of the models were textured, I would bake them, then start adding them to the game project. Standard procedure within Unity, I would add the model, create the materials and add the textures, then place the materials onto the correct models. I feel this week I could have done a bit more work. Unfortunately, I had personal issues keeping me away from doing work, so hopefully next week I'll be back on track with that. I am concerned about the amount of work still need to be done with the art team. Hopefully we can get some plan in place to get this work done. Thank you for watching.